Hello everyone, welcome back to Blood Omen 2. It is now time to hunt down that pompous prick Sebastian. Bitch ass Sebastian with his weird robot voice. How are you all doing today? I was playing some Resident Evil 3 Nemesis before this. I played Resident Evil Requiem. It's okay so far. A bit slow paced. It is a bit slow paced. Grace moves slow as hell, and you're constantly stumbling over things. Like it wouldn't be so bad if it was like every 5 minutes, but it's literally like once every 10 seconds or so. Like even once every 30 seconds would be okay, but it's literally like a once every 10 seconds she stumbles. Definitely annoying. I've been watching someone play Defiance without playing any of the other games first. It's interesting watching somebody play that game without having played any of the others. You really have to be careful about what you tell them about the story in order to not give away spoilers. It's really tricky to navigate how many details you give out and what you tell them. One thing I didn't realize about that game, I noticed now, because I hadn't played it, but I noticed now that Kane and Raziel's heads are on backwards sometimes during the combat. And now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. It's just something I hadn't really noticed until now. Once you see it, it's impossible to unsee. Let's take care of that guy. I think we've got the blocking now down pat. We mostly get it right. There's only one combo anyway. There you go. You like how they only freak out when he starts sucking the blood from the bodies, not when they're seeing this man fighting the knight in front of him. So I'm gonna be honest, I had recorded this over a whole session and I thought the video was fine, and then it turns out that the audio got messed up and it didn't record properly. Now I have to record it again. I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to hate this game because it's bad enough that the game is already shit in this part. You'll see what I mean later on, but it's already shit in this specific part. And on top of that, now the audio gets messed up and I have to record it again. Like, it is really testing my patience. So I don't even remember half the stuff I talked about in the last session when I did this, so if I go silent for long extended periods of time, I apologize for that. Be patient. I just not in the best of moods once I realized that the whole video is basically useless because the audio didn't record properly, so I can't use it. Or else you'd have like just an hour of the gameplay by itself, and this game by itself is not fascinating enough to warrant a silent playthrough. It's just not, you know. This is not Soul Reaver, it's not Soul Reaver 2, it's not even Defiance. This is janky as hell, so I'd rather not post just a video of the gameplay by itself. Because I don't think the game can sustain itself for long periods of time without any other amusements or diversions.
You hear that? Hear what? Sounds like farting below, and then a thump. Like a body striking the floor.
That's an evil kind of luck.
What should we do?
I always do. Go on like we never heard nothing.
I never heard nothing.
You like how they're talking about that, say, oh, there's fighting below. What should we do? Oh, let's just completely ignore it. People are getting killed downstairs. Oh, let's just completely ignore it. We're gonna let her out so we can kill her. If you open it without engaging her, they actually close the door. To close it again. Guessing that was the jail. So I'm gonna try my best not to trigger any trophies that I wouldn't have gotten during this section. And you might ask yourself, well, what does it matter? What does it matter in what order you get them in? Well, because they're out of order. It's gonna bug me, so you know, I just don't want to. So I'm gonna try my best not to trigger any trophies that I didn't get during the original session. Which shouldn't be hard. There's only a couple of them left that are not story-based automatic trophies for completing each chapter, but even so, I'd rather not. So we're not gonna pick up too many weapons or anything like that. Thankfully, all the ones with lore and Kane upgrading and all that stuff are pretty much complete. I've got a few optional trophies left, and then we got the automatic story ones that are just mandatory. You know, you get them as you play the game. That sucks. So I hate it when something happens like that. You record a whole session for over an hour, especially playing a game that's not ideal like this one. You know, I only want to play this once. You know, I don't want to have to go back and play it again. And then you realize the whole recording got messed up, and now it's unusable. Like that just sucks. Pisses me off, and yeah, it's just this game is really starting to try my patience. So bear with me.
Were you followed? These humans never look twice in my direction. Little do they realize their future lord walks among them. Now, tell me of this place.
Umar tells me the Nexus Stone will be found in the main factory beyond the dam. There will be a gondola to take you there. If this is deactivated, you must look below for the glyph to repower it. But be careful of the guards.
Have you any further wisdom to dispense?
I sense the presence of another vampire close by. He may be watching you. I will whisper you again when it is needful.
Once again, I began to feel the obligations of power. To deal justice fairly to all. One day my people would know me again for their lord. But the vampires who were traitors to their kind would know me first of all.
Yeah, you tell him, Kane. Let's deal with these bastards. You like how Vordor casually sidesteps it, the statement he makes about being a future lord. When he says the future lord works among them, you like how he casually sidesteps Kane's statement that he intends to return to power. He's not dealing with that at the moment. Let's take care of her first. Here you go. You're gonna. Ah, come on. I wanted to throw over the building. You're going for a ride, lady. There you go. Damn, look at that. She landed all the way in those crates. Well, time for her sister to join her. This is a massive level. They really did a good job. You know, with this design, making it clear how it is a giant city. The only thing is, like, everything looks so bland and boring. Like, it could have a lot of it's interchangeable. Could have used a lot more detail. Like, they did a good job with the scale of it. You know, making it seem like it's this giant metropolis, this giant Victorian-like city in Nosgoth. But then, like I said, it's just everything's just so bland and brown and gray. It's all interchangeable. Could have used a lot more detail. Makes you wonder how Vordor and Cain would have dealt with each other had Vordor survived into the Soul Reaver era. Like, obviously, once Cain takes power, his priority probably will be to kill Vordor's followers and their cabal. But it makes you wonder how they would have gotten along had Vordor survived into the Soul Reaver era. Like, would he just have retreated to his own private kingdom again after realizing the wasteland Cain had turned Nosgoth into? Look at that, a man just casually falling out of the sky, like jumping like 50 feet, no reaction. Really? Come on, really? Oh, come on, that is fucking bullshit. Ah, that is freaking bullshit. Do we have to start this shit all over again? Come on. Yeah, this game is definitely trying my patience. Why did that recording have to get screwed up? And on top of that, I gotta record chapter 7 next, or else I'm gonna fall behind on Resident Evil. Whatever, Vordor. Damn it, you can't skip the cutscenes too. That also sucks.
In my direction. Little do they realize their future lord walks among them. Now, tell me of this place.
Omen tells me the Nexus Stone will be found in the main
Hurry up,
factory
Vordor.
beyond the dam. There will be a gondola to take you there. If this is deactivated, you must look below for the glyph to repower it. But be careful of the guards.
Have you any further wisdom to dispense?
I sense the presence of another vampire close by. He may be watching you. I will whisper you again when it is needful.
Once again, I began to feel the obligations of power, to deal justice fairly to all. One day my people would know me again for their lord, but the vampires who were traitors to their kind would know me first of all.
Yeah, like I said, you like how Vordor casually sidesteps Cain's statement about returning to power. He's like, I am not dealing with this at the moment. I understand how he feels because I don't want to deal with this game at the moment, but I have to. Let's just look at it as our little trial that we have to endure to get to the good part of the game, the eternal prison. You know, this is all just a journey towards getting towards the good part of the game. I want to throw her off the building. Here we go. Going for a ride, lady. Enjoy. Damn, look at that. Broke every bone in her body. God damn it, that is not where I wanted to go. Damn, how do we get up there? Again. Ah. Damn, so now we have to get back upstairs and jump down to get the lore again. Get the lore again. So we can... So we can get that first and then actually exit the area. I'm struggling because I said I don't even remember even half of the things I discussed in the last video at all. Once I record these videos, I just completely forget. So it's no longer in my mind. Look at that, more TIE fighters. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Is that a TIE fighter in Nosgoth? Look at that. These plays must be really popular. There's advertising for them everywhere. Faux de Avon and what does it say? Bière de Lune? They must be really popular because there's ads for them everywhere. Okay, so we gotta climb back up to go get the lore so we can once again climb back up to actually leave the area. Ugh. Get out of the way, fool. How do we get back up there? There we go. Let's go over here. And it always bugs me because unless I keep like a script or something from a video that didn't work, no session is always the same. There's always little differences here and there. Little points that I made before that I can't remember what they are or what exactly they were covering in terms of a subject. I'm pretty sure I was discussing some things for Defiance, but I just don't remember what they are. Look at that, they got a radio in there.
Well, what do we have here? Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Come on. Yeah, look at all that nice mist. Too bad we can't make use of it right now. Or steam, rather. God damn it, come on. Ooh, that would have killed him for sure. Yeah, so they had like a record player and everything here. So maybe, like I said before, it really makes you wonder the level of technology they were able to accomplish before Cain tears it all up. Or is it that Cain tears it all up? Like maybe the humans destroy it all so that Cain and the vampires don't get their hands on it. Got newspapers. What's in here? Nothing? Yeah, if I remember right, this is a pretty long chapter, so... The industrial quarter. See, like even now I remember the detail that was different. Like I started the video introducing this section saying, you know, we're in industrial quarter and going over how long it is and all that stuff, and I just completely skipped all that, so... Like I said, it bugs me when the recordings turn out differently because the audio gets screwed up the first time around. Because the novelty of it is gone, basically. Let's throw this bitch to the ground. That's an easy way to dispose of enemies too. Just throw them off the ledges. You don't have to bother engaging them in combat. Just throw them off the ledge. It all counts the same. Like the gyrating hips when they're being drained. Okay, so I believe that goes down. And I think we're gonna get ambushed down there. Let's see. The same thing happened with RE2, the original. Like I'd started a playthrough of it back when they introduced that HD mod the first time around. And the first video went okay, but then the second one got completely screwed up and lost the... Because I was recording directly from the laptop, it lost kind of like the visual aspect of it. I only had the audio and it just... There was so much I had to cover that I just completely stopped the playthrough. I just gave up on it. Because I wasn't going to repeat all the same things over again. I even tried to make like a script for all the stuff I discussed about the series, and it just got so long that it was just better to just let it go. I've thought of trying to combine the audio with just a generic video, but then it wouldn't match up. So you know, like if I recorded the gameplay again, but then it wouldn't match up. It'll be different because what's happening on screen is not what I'm describing in the audio. Because I generally record the audio and video together just to make it easier. I don't do it doing separately like some people do. But the thing is that then what goes wrong sometimes is, like I said, the audio gets messed up or the video gets messed up. But at the same time, like if I record the audio separate and the video gets messed up, then what exactly how am I gonna get it to match up? It's gonna be the same exact thing, because even if I combine it with a new video, it's not going to match up to what's going on screen. So, you know, it'll be like those commentary tracks where you can tell they're not really watching the movie. They were doing some other presentation or something like that. And so you're hearing a lot of stuff discussed, but none of it is relevant to what's being portrayed on screen. fish market? Look at all that meat. Look at these two morons.
Never seen anything like that?
Don't touch it! I heard it's magical and dangerous.
Oh, they say that about everything. The workers move them all the day. Come on, won't do any harm to...
Damn, look at that. Even Kane got knocked on his ass from the impact of that. What a bunch of idiots. Like, look at that. If you know it's magical and dangerous, why would you stay there and let your friend activate that thing? Just run for it. Why would you just stay there and let him activate that thing if you know it's magical and dangerous? Get the hell out of there. Oh damn, his flamethrower is not the flamethrower, the flame is still active.
What do we have here?
You tried, bitch. Oh damn, he actually got me with that one. Let's save again, just in case we get killed again. God damn, we're still 10% in the quarter. Jesus Christ. Really? Look at that. That's some bullshit. I hope we don't have to watch the whole cutscene again. Oh, I also talked about the Nexus Stone, I believe, last time. Like, isn't that how convenient? You had this one special device that nobody had ever heard of before, the Nexus Stone, and now you have to go retrieve it. Isn't that convenient? Nobody had even heard of this thing before. And suddenly it just appears. Oh, we have to do this section again? Come on. Ah. This fucking game. This fucking game. Just throw this bitch off the ledge. I'm over it. Just throw her off the ledge, Kane. Kane, just grab her. Just throw off the fucking ledge. Looks like she smacked her head against the pipe too. Good. 'Cause screw that woman. Yeah, right between the legs. I'm hoping I can finish between like before like 2:10 a.m. or something like that, because like I said, I do not want to. We already have to record the next chapter after this. I do not want to fall behind on Resident Evil, and I also don't want to start recording like at 2:40 a.m. then mess up all the trophies and all that stuff. I have a very specific time period for when I record games, and I don't like to deviate from that, so having stuff get delayed like this just annoys the hell out of me. It bothers the hell out of me, just everything being off sync. Alright, let's wait for the battery to reload. How do you all feel about this aesthetic though? They call it steampunk, I believe. Do you like it? Do you hate it? It's okay. I'm not really a fan of steampunk or cyberpunk or any of that stuff. Like, it's a nice aesthetic, but the worlds are kind of crappy to live in. I hate that you can't skip the cutscenes either. This was prime early 2000s when unskippable cutscenes were all the rage. You have the same thing in Crash Bandicoot. Also, you can't in Crash Bandicoot, like to Insanity, you can't skip the cutscenes, and you have certain difficult sections of gaming that you have to replay over and over again. So every time you're replaying that section, you're seeing the same 10-minute cutscene over and over again. It gets annoying and grating. It's just so stupid. You should never have an unskippable cutscene, especially in a game that you expect people to replay multiple times, because then, you know, it just gets annoying. Particularly if you have a very trying section of the game, you know, something that's actually kind of challenging or difficult, then you just forcing the player to watch the same scene over and over again. It's just and it was all the rage during the early 90s. It's just not good. Screw that guy. There you go. Jesus Christ, it takes so long to kill. They're just humans too. How the hell are they so durable? Did that guy almost get up again, or was he still crawling away? Funny how they touched that little flame right there, and it's enough to take away almost your health completely, all of it. Got some lager, some ale. What else do we have here? And of course the switch. Funny how all those switches aren't guarded. Anyone can literally operate them. Look at that, they got an entire gondola. So yeah, they had it going on before King wrecked everything. Like I say, you wonder, was it the vampires who destroyed everything, or was it the humans who did it to prevent the vampires from getting their hands on that technology? I know without the glyph rights, it would be hard to maintain, but they could have found an alternate source of energy. They could have found a different source of energy for them. Where the hell are we going? Alright, let's get on this gondola. I really hope the boss battle at the final section of this segment doesn't get as difficult as it did the last time. That was hell.
What?
And this area is not exactly inspiring, like I said. It's like kind of bland and dull and generic, so. Here we go, let's throw her in the water. There you go. Damn, look at that. I hear if you fall into the water at that speed, you break every bone in your body, so she's dead. She's mega dead. She ain't coming back from that one. Not even give her a chance to fire that crossbow. It's difficult fighting in these tight-ass corridors. Because you can't really move. Come on! So stupid. Just kill her already, Kane. What are you doing? There you go. She's definitely dead now. Now we gotta find another body to drain because we're only at like 40% health.
You're finished.
If only the block button didn't feel so unresponsive. That's the main issue with it. When you press it, doesn't feel like it's actually doing anything. Because it's so slow, it's not instantaneously. You know, it's not instantaneous, so it takes a time, like a couple seconds for him to actually perform the action. That's why it feels so unresponsive, because it feels like you're literally not doing anything. Like you're pressing, it feels like you're pressing the button, and then he's responding like a second and a half later. It's just very delayed. Okay, so at least we're in the 40% now, so it's moving along at a quick pace, thankfully. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like you're doing anything. Look at that, he got tired from one swing. Look at this guy too. I guess that armor's so heavy they can only move like they can only perform. Oh, come on, they can only perform one action at a time, pretty much. Come on. God damn it. We wasted it. That was the same problem I was having with the boss. We just kept wasting the freaking strong attack because he will dodge him every time. Look at that, how did he block that? At least it's nice of them to wait for their turn to attack. They don't gang up on you like they normally would, one from the front, one from the back. They wait their turn to attack because enemy AI wasn't as advanced back then, so you're not getting overwhelmed and getting hit from all sides like you're in the middle of a brawl in Batman. Or Defiance. Like Defiance actually, they will attack you multiple times, so or just get gang banged over there from multiple enemies. Especially the Revenant enemies in that game. I don't want to say their actual name, but the Revenant enemies are definitely annoying. And the big ass vampire hunters too. Or kind of goofy because they all look the same. They got like only 4 models of vampire hunters. And they got one big one that's hella annoying. It's like Mobius cloned them all, and they're all made from the same 3 or 4 guys and girls. It's also funny how Fury is supposed to be a dark gift at, you know, some type of special vampire attack, and all it really is just a strong attack. It's not really all that supernatural or anything, it's literally just a strong attack. Like if Kane just winds up for an attack. Or channels a little bit of energy. God damn! Kane, just kill this guy already! Screw this guy too. Damn, he popped. Did you see how fast he popped right up? Like that thing didn't even affect him. It's insane. It was literally like it did nothing to him. He just popped right back up. Like he just shrugged it off like it's nothing. Like the sky constantly moving like that. I get the effect, but at the same time, it's almost a little comical that it's moving so fast in every single stage. Like that, the sky does not move like that in real life, or even in most fictional universes. Look at that. Like it's just on a turntable, like it's rotating. Yeah, so I'm trying to hurry through the stage because, like I said, I want to get down to the boss fight, so then we can move on to chapter 7. Because that's where the game finally starts getting interesting, once you go out into the wilds. How nice of him to wait until we were done sucking up all that energy. Can we throw him in the water? Let's see. Oh hell yeah, we can. Drown on that, jackass. When the light goes out, that's when you know they're dead. Oh man, we still have to go through the whole charm stage and everything. Look at this, the double-bladed lance. This is one of my favorite weapons. You can go Darth Maul on them. It's like the primitive version of Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber. So this is a double light staff, or a double staff. You tried, bitch, you tried. We blocked that. Why did it not respond? It also sucks that you can't take a step back and jump backwards. That's a real problem. It's a mood killer because you should be able to take a step back if you're so quick and nimble, and you really can't. Like Kane just feels slow for how he's supposed to move as a vampire. He just feels smooth, slow and sluggish. I guess part of that is just his natural state of being, you know, waking up there so long, being asleep for 200 years in a coma, but it just feels sluggish. Look at that, he senses it, but he doesn't see me. Oh, wait a second, we don't want to close that. We're going in there. I guess that's to lock them in. Yeah, we can't ambush them. At least not that close. Maybe if we'd have kept our distance, we could have done it. Yeah, look at that. He tried doing an attack, but he was just way out of range. I'm not really as fond of the whole charming humans to get them to do your bidding thing, because like I say, you mainly just use it to open switches, or it's nothing really too useful, you know. It's not like they promised, oh, you can do all sorts of things. You can do a whole load of things that you can otherwise do. Not really. The only thing you can really do is just open switches and cause some humans to kind of kill themselves, but you can't either by jumping up. Look at this bastard. Like by jumping off of things and stuff like that. You know what? Screw you guys. Lay back down, fool. Should throw you in that fire right there. Cook your ass in the metal and everything. Put his head down there. Just put the head. Cook the head. It's all just part of the process. We can finally get to the Eternal Prison, which is my actually favorite level in the game, because it's really the only one that's creatively designed besides the Seraphan Keep. All the others kind of suck. The Eternal Prison is actually pretty damn good. It's a good design right there. Even if some people say it looks too much like a Victorian mental hospital, that it takes away from the timelessness. But the thing is, like, this is supposed to be emulating Victorian society at this point, so it fits with the theme, you know. It's kind of like following Earth's history a little before Cain fucks it all up again. Although the humans still seem to retain some technology in their city, but not much. Yep, we gotta charm one of them. Let's charm the guy instead. Damn. Oh well. Get out of here before something falls on us. So we came from that way. Oh, there's some lore over here. Oh, there's another cave-in.
Sire, a body. We found a body, sire.
It won't be the last. He is here. I sense the taint of his overgrown arrogance. Double the guards in the power chamber. He must not be allowed to approach the Nexus Stone.
Who is it, sire?
An old friend who will learn his place in the world at last. If you see or hear anything out of the ordinary, report to me at once.
I always thought that was his hair when I was younger. I think it's actually some type of little skull cap. Like the one Merlin wears in Excalibur. I don't think that's his actual hair. Yeah, he just put up no fight whatsoever. He just gave up. It's like, nope, I'm done for. There's nothing I can do. Thankfully, I think we're almost reaching the end where we should be able to fight Sebastian, because, man, yeah, like I said earlier, I just don't want to play this chapter a third time, so fuck this chapter. It's just, it's one of the dullest chapters in the game. It's just one industrial setting after another, nothing unique or creative or anything about it. It just sucks. This is bland. And the design of the characters makes it worse. Like, Kane looks pretty good. Everyone else looks like crap. The workers, the vampires, it just all looks bad. What are they doing with that water there? Get behind him. Damn, I wanted to do a stealth kill, but it didn't work. He tried. Oh, that one's got some fight left in him. Not anymore. He's done. Damn, I'm gonna start off late for chapter 7 because yeah, I'm just noticing we're almost at 2 a.m. and I still haven't reached Sebastian yet, so I'm trying to hurry it up along. Quick, lady, open the door. We got work to do. We got business to attend to. Open the freaking door. Where's the switch? Oh, you mean there's no switch in here? Really? Oh, there it is. First we got to unlock that one. Like, this could have... Oh, God damn it. This could have been a really creative thing they could have done. Like, on the surface, this is created by the making... You know, taking control of your... not your enemies, but random civilians and letting them do stuff for you. But the fact that you can really only just open switches kind of takes the luster out of it, you know? It's just, it gets boring after a while because literally the only thing they can do is just open switches and occasionally walk off a ledge or something like that. And you saw earlier in the last video we tried it with that one guy and it didn't even work. It just kept floating up in the air, so we couldn't even do that. God damn it, come on. Come on, can you just kill these bastards already? Yeah, kick him in the ass. Look at the skulls on the shoulder pads, nice. Gotta go over here, get the lore. Is there anything up there? Nope. Just a box. Let's save just in case we get ambushed or something. I won't have to replay that whole section all over again. That would be definitely when I quit the game and just save it for another day. Okay, so we're at 75%. If you pull that switch, you will get destroyed. I did that last time by mistake. I pulled on that switch and Kane just got blown to hell, along with both of them. Instant death for everyone there. So we're not going to do it this time. Just imagine it explodes, that's all. Okay, so we're going to try to take over one of these. Damn. I wanted to try to save her, but there's nowhere for her to go, so... He has to activate the, Damn. Just nowhere to go. Sorry, lady, but, it was necessary. Your sacrifice will be remembered. For your contribution to taking out the Sarafan Lord. Nice how they panic at the vampire sucking blood and not the explosion that just wrecked the whole place. Damn, I don't think either one of them has a staff. I wanted to get the staff. We're almost there, thankfully. I think we got one more major section or two and we get to the boss fight with him. Yeah, because I recognize this section here with the trolley and the train and all that stuff. So I think we got one section left. Maybe we gotta go upstairs. Oh, really? Really? God damn, come on. Oh, he's got the staff. There we go. Get rid of his worthless ass. Okay, so that's done. It's amazing Kane doesn't get fat from drinking all that blood. You know, I know it doesn't really have any nutritional value. It's like more supernatural need that they cursed their enemies cursed him with, but still, like, he's drinking gallons upon gallons upon gallons. At the very least, he should need to have a visit to a toilet somewhere. I don't know if vampires work like that or not, but well, they work like that. They work that way in Stephen King's version, because the Night Flyer did need to use the urinal, so it actually did still work like that. I don't know how it works in Nosgoth though. I don't think looking after their nutritional needs was on their enemies' list of priorities when they cursed them. You know, they were worried about other things. They wanted retribution. Just die already, fool. Alright, we're almost there. And we're at an hour and 1 minute because we had to start over a couple times. Also, the recording wouldn't work properly, so hopefully nothing goes wrong with this one. I double checked to make sure the microphone is turned on and everything's recording as is, but hopefully nothing goes wrong. Because if it goes wrong at a second time with this one, at that point I'm just giving up. The hell with it. We're taking a break from Blood Omen 2. We'll play something else. Because I am not going to do this a third time. I don't even really know what happened. I could have sworn everything was turned on. The microphone was turned on. There was recording. I could have sworn everything was fine. And then, oh, there's no audio. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. Get out of the way, lady. What are you doing? Get the hell out of the way. This section is too long also. Like, even though it goes by quickly in some spots, it's still way too damn long. For such a bland industrial setting, it's just not fun. And even the boss fight, oh boy, when did you see the boss fight? The boss fight is a load of shit. I hate this guy. This freaking guy is one reason why I'll probably never play Blood Omen again for the next 5 years. Blood Omen 2. Because the hell with that guy, freaking Sebastian, that guy sucks. This guy's ass. He's boo-boo, he's bullshit. He's jackass. You name it. How do we get out of here? That guy is awful. He just sucks. I'd rather not fight him again anytime soon. I'm gonna have to hear. Just die, lay down and die, fool. Yeah, you people panic, alright. I'm being the nice vampire, I'm letting you live. There, they're blocking the way. Get out of the tracks. Another TIE fighter, look at that over there. You know, Darth Vader found a time travel portal and visited Nosgoth. Or the Empire, somebody went back in time and visited Nosgoth. Oh, I remember, that's something I talked about. Who do you think would win, Darth Vader or Kane? I think Kane would actually win. Because even though Vader's got more advanced weapons, like oh yeah, I think Elder Kane would definitely win. Like younger Kane, Vader might be able to beat younger Kane, even though I think younger Kane would ultimately pull off the win. But I think Elder Kane would definitely wreck Vader. He's just an entirely different class of power. You know, like Vader has the advantage of the lightsaber, but Kane is just so powerful. You know, like I can see I can see him beating younger Kane. Even though younger Kane will still give him quite a bit of a fight, but elder Kane definitely wrecks him. He's just so much more powerful than Vader. And he's got the Soul Reaver too, which is unbreakable. I didn't mention that last time, but I think that would be a definite advantage because one thing George Lucas disliked was the concept of not the dark saber. What is that thing called? Cortosis ore, where it blocks the lightsaber. Because he said a solid sword shouldn't be able to block a lightsaber, which is a good point. But the thing is, in this case, it's an enchanted sword blessed with magical power that absorbs the souls of its enemies. So I assume it absorbs energy. Period. So like I think we would actually be able to block the lightsaber. A lightsaber is not cutting through the metal of whatever this thing is made out of, because it's obvious it's no ordinary metal. Okay, what do we... Oh, we gotta move this one. Yeah, so I think Elder Kane would definitely win against Vader, but Vader might take out younger Kane if he gets lucky.
Leave me alone.
Move! I'm trying to. Get the hell out of the track, fool! So I was trying to save these people, but by taking them down below. But it's
Mind your business.
you mind your business. Then we're gonna push this one off over here. Yeah, I actually tried to save them by taking them down below, but it doesn't really work. I'm gonna show you here. Because we're gonna take this guy over here. We're just gonna take him way down here. Get him out of the way. See, look at that, they just returned. It doesn't matter. Maybe if we abandon her over here, maybe we can, maybe instead of taking her down, maybe we just, leave her over here. Like, I don't think Kane will bother to save them, but, we gotta look somewhat good to the citizens of Moskov as their future ruler, you know? Only the ladies, though. That guy can go fuck himself. Yeah, put him over here. There we go. Now activate the cart. How do we activate the cart? God damn, see, they just intent on running to their deaths. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there that's so important. Just trying to get them out, but so that we don't kill everyone. But yeah, there's no point. They just go over there. And how do we move this thing anyway? Oh, here it is, the switch. Let's see. Can we save at least one of them? That lady right there. There we go. Nope, she just goes back running to her death. You can't save her. I guess it's meant to portray Kane's ruthlessness blowing up civilians, but yeah, we tried to. You can't blame it. I don't know what the hell they had over there that was so... Look at that, even this one got blown up, and she was way out of the explosion, so yeah, it's just scripted. There's nothing you can do. Again, we tried to be a nice vampire, even though it's against Kane's nature, and it just did not work. The civilians, look at that, there's chunks of them everywhere. Civilians are just too stupid. Even when you're directly puppeteering them to get them out of danger, they still place themselves in danger, in harm's way. So it's just yeah, nothing you can do. They're just way too dumb to save. 215. That's, god damn, let's see if we can kill this. Whatever. Not even gonna try. What's the point? God damn, will you stop that, you fucking fool? We'll recharge again when we fight Sebastian. I hate when they duck. Makes it hard to hit them. Now here's a question, would Elder Cain be Palpatine? I think he actually would, because his teleportation ability gives him the edge. Palpatine can teleport. So even though he might be able to use the lightning against Cain, Cain can match it with his own lightning. And Palps can't teleport, so I think that gives him a severe disadvantage. It's huge.
Someone will teach you a lesson.
Let's throw this guy into the abyss. Ah, damn, we can. He just kind of crumbles. Damn, look at that. He's on that little ledge right over there. Jesus. He was tippy-toeing it on the ledge. He's finally dead. Come on. God, 217. We are way overdue on starting freaking on starting the next chapter. Thank God we're at the end. Maybe we won't get any trophies next time, except for like the one at the very end. We're just gonna have to hurry and not take our time as we usually would. Just rush through it. No subtlety, no using mist form unnecessarily. Just kill everything. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the battlefield. That's the arena for this freaking dumbass boss. Oh, let's save over here. There we go, we're at 95% now. Alright. Let's do it, Cain. Let's take down this jackass again. This guy sucks. There's the Nexus Stone. A dumbass stone.
Behold the great Cain, now a common thief.
The fiend that dogged my shadow showed himself at last, and in the light, I knew him. Another visage from my past. Sebastian, it is you who have been following me.
And how long it took you to discover it. My master sent me to prevent your meddling further. And now you must die.
Your master knows his days are numbered. I might have spared your life by asking that you join me, but I learned that lesson 200 years ago. You arranged the ambush that destroyed my army. You sold yourself to our enemy.
I dealt the blow that cost you the war. Glorious, was it not? So many killed so quickly, and all my doing.
I never learned why.
Did you think I would serve while you ruled Noskov? You and not I? The Settlement Lord knows how to value me. I am to rule by his side and achieve what you never could.
You fool! Do you think that butcher will permit you to live one moment longer than he has need of you? I will save you from your disappointment, Sebastian, and kill you now.
I have waited 200 years for the pleasure of killing you with my own hands. While you have been sleeping, my powers have been increasing. You haven't the smallest chance of defeating me.
Yeah, right. Alright, here we go. Let's deal with this jackass. There we go. He's got his own little vampiric speed force. Look at that, looks like he's dancing. Like he's doing a little dance. Can't get me. The good thing is his meter does recharge very quickly in this fight. Look at this. Look, he's doing a little jig. So janky. You take so much more damage than they do also. I don't know if it's because he's armored or because Kane's in a weakened state. So I guess he's not as strong as he normally would be, but... What a thrilling boss fight, right? Look at that, he was just smoldering, he didn't even react. He didn't even react to the smoke burning him. The furnace. Okay, this is annoying. Basically, you have to stay away from the smoke. Look how janky this is. I always thought he was saying kissy kissy Kane when he runs alongside that circle. Very annoying. Very annoying sound, very annoying boss. Yep, there it is. I think he's saying dizzy dizzy Kane, but instead it sounds like kissy kissy, like he's a schoolboy taunting him. Very annoying. And I kept getting burned by the steam and missing my chance to get him caught in that force field there. Look at how janky this is. And Kane's just standing there staring the opposite direction. This is a janky ass boss fight. Oh, Kane got burned a little there. Basically, you have to just stand, you have to get away from the steam and then just stand in the right spot, getting caught in the force field. Yeah, this was not recorded well at all. Oh crap, damn, he missed. Now we gotta do it again. Shit. The camera makes it difficult because it's difficult to keep track of where he is. It is janky ass boss fight. What a joke. Thrilling boss fight, right? Very thrilling boss fight. Why does he look like a hamster flailing his arms like that? Looks like a hamster flailing around. What a joke of a boss fight. Come on.
I will destroy this precious jewel.
So instead of destroying it, he takes time to just his time to just taunt you instead of actually destroying the gem. What is he doing? Where's he going? Get up here, you damn fool. What are you waiting for? What the hell? What are you waiting for? Is he glitched? Supposed to come up here. What is he waiting for? I think the fight glitched. He's supposed to come up here and challenge you so you can knock him down. He's just down there. What the hell's he doing? Fine. Look at that. Look at this jackass. Motherfucker. So, goddamn, this sucks. I think the fight glitched. Because of course it would. Why else would it? Of course it. Whatever. This is, I think. Do we try to? Oh, I think we gotta command that thing over there. That servant. We gotta command it to open up the switch. I was thinking he glitched. But the thing is, it still makes no sense because if he's gonna destroy the stone, just snatch it and actually attack Kane. What are you doing, wasting your time over there like a fool? Here we go. Do your little mambo dance. Get the hell out of here, fool. let's not waste time taking damage here. I don't want to have to do this fight over again. Hell no. Hell freaking no, we're not doing this shit again. It's nice of him to wait. I think we got like 4 more times we gotta hit him. Sit your ass down, fool. Yeah, don't even wait, because the more you wait, the longer time you give him to dodge your shot. So just hit him as soon as you see the glowing red. Don't even wait. There we go. I think he's got 2 more and he's done. Don't even give him time to retaliate with that shot of his. There you go, he's done. Chew on that, Sebastian, you son of a bitch. Oh, look at that, the hamster burned to death. Now Cain takes his veins, whatever the hell that means, absorbing his veins. They tried to do it like the Soul Reaper version of Razi absorbing the souls.
Tell me of the Nexus Stone and this portal.
It just does not work.
What is its purpose here? Speak, and I will spare your life.
Come, Cain. You lie in your throat and we both know it. You are going to kill me.
Indulge me then, before you die.
I'll tell you so that I may see your face when you learn. You are powerless. You cannot win. Your death is inevitable. The Nexus Stone's portal leads to an ancient device, deep underground, that will spell your destruction, Cain. A new reign will begin in Nosgoth.
What is the purpose of this device? How will it serve the Sarafan Lord?
Alas, he has not entrusted me with that knowledge. But soon everyone will know it. His plans are even now coming into fruition.
Where is the device? Where under the earth?
It lies beneath Meridian. Seek for it if you will. I die happy in the knowledge that all your efforts will be wasted.
Oh, Sebastian. Our destiny could have been glorious. The land was ours for the taking. History would have been rewritten in our image. But not everyone shared my vision. And now your time is up. Your death will only make me stronger. I hope that knowledge comforts you in your grave.
Also, it's not really a skull cap. It's like more part like the sweater or whatever he's wearing underneath that clothing there that he's wearing underneath the armor. It's like a little hood. You like how uncreative the naming conventions are in this game? The device, the warps, the Nexus Stone, the industrial quarter, everything starts with the. You know, the very uncreative naming conventions. It's all the. Everything starts with the. The wilderness, the wilds. Alright, get that stone, Cain, so we get the hell out of here. Just grab it. Now everything goes boom. Look at that.
You are welcome back. How do you feel?
A little better than dead. How did I come here?
You are fortunate. One of our vampires saw you thrown from the roof of the factory as it was destroyed. He carried you here. The Seraphan were too occupied to notice you. Ah, I see that you have the Nexus Stone.
And I see that you were courteous enough not to relieve me of it while I lay unconscious. I met another old friend, a vampire, guarding it. Before I killed him, he told me something unsettling. He spoke of an ancient device underground that will bring about victory for the Sarafan Lord. What do you know of this, Forador?
I have heard tell of strange discoveries deep underground. Ancient legends speak of huge machines deep in the earth, left by the gods in eons past. And I know of one who can tell us the truth of this matter. She is a seer, a being said to be older even than I. We are fortunate in that she owes me a favor. Go to her, Kane, and learn what she knows.
Go to her? This city is a walled fortress. How do you propose I get out?
There is a secret way out of the city. I will show it to you. You may follow a canyon that leads north to her abode. The way will not be easy. Strange beasts roam outside the city, preying on travelers. The people call them demons.
I believe I've met one of these already. I hope your seer's knowledge is worth the risk.
That's a reference to Blood Omen, by the way. Blood Omen 1. Chapter 7, The Canyons, Wild Places. Those really are some nice clothes that Kane has on. You wonder, like, did Vorador and the others take them from, like, a nobleman they killed, or was it Vorador's own clothing? Like, did he give it to Kane with the instructions of, you know, just don't come back stinking, you know, make sure they only smell of blood. That they're not, full of mud and everything. I've heard this outfit referred to as a Little Red Riding Cane because of the hood and everything, so that's funny. Alright, we're gonna save here. You can see there on in the save menu that I already had another game there that you see right there with the canyons we had started. So we completed that whole section a few days ago, and now we have to do it again. There we go. We went all the way to 4:31 a.m. for nothing because the game recording malfunction. It simply did not work. So okay, now this is where the game actually starts to get interesting now that we left the city. It's pretty easy to leave it, actually, despite what Kane says. He's complaining about nothing, but this is where the game gets interesting because now you actually start to see some of the demons that are roaming outside, and they're actually are fun to fight, more so than the people and knights in the city. So when we come back next time, we're gonna go over there and explore the wilderness and the wasteland outside of Noskov, well, outside of City of Meridian. So for you guys, it'll be like 2.5 days, but for me, it'll only be a few moments because I'm actually gonna switch over to Chapter 7 soon. So wants to make sure this recording is actually functioning this time, but that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with my less than enthusiastic delivery during this commentary, because like I said, it's just it's a pain doing the section over again, especially when it's literally one of the worst chapters in the entire game. It's not fun to replay, but thankfully we got past it, and hopefully this recording actually works as intended. So like I said, I will see you next time on Blood Omen 2 on the PS4. See you later, everyone.